Disclaimer. The views and opinions expressed in this episode are those of the GOAT, or the greatest of all Titos, and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of all Titos or uncles around the world. Possibly a few, but definitely not all.
I've been wanting to post like a semi-in-depth talk on the advantages and disadvantages of working from home. I think I'm one of the few people who enjoy it. I've been doing it since 2017. And so for this video, I would like to discuss the pros of working from home. Let's talk about it. The original plan kasi was to shoot a video on a day in life. That was when we were still deep into the pandemic. But since everybody's normal na, back to work na, parang hindi naging exciting na para sa inyo na mag-shoot ako ng a day in life ko. Because it's pretty mundane. So here we are. A few months later, let's call it. We're now in the endemic. We are now back to normal. So let me list down to you 8 things why I think it is good to work from home. Let's get into it. Number 1, and I think this is one of the top reasons why it's very important, why it's very cool to work from home. No daily commute. And that differs per person because of the location on where they are and where they work. Some of you don't mind moving to a place where it's nearer work. Okay lang naman maganon. Yung mga normally mga nakatira sa Cavite, they would mind moving to Parañaque or to Makati or to Ortigas, where it is relatively cheaper to rent a place and to commute from there than to commute every day. So yeah, for me, number 1, there's no daily commute kasi sa bahay lang. Number 2, the extra expense. For those who are not commuting, for those who are blessed to have a car or a motorcycle, the extra expense. You have your gas, your toll, kung hindi mo maiwasan ng toll, or pag nalilate ka na, mas mabilis mag-toll. Parking. Those are extra expenses. Okay lang sana. I mean, if you're already working, you've been working for a while, medyo na pasok mo na siya, na-compute mo na siya sa monthly expenses mo. But if it's your first time, or kung bago ka lang dun sa trabaho, for the first month at least, your gas, your toll, and your parking fee you have to pay for it first before you get paid. Gets nyo? Kasi nga, first month pa lang, medyo wala ka pang trabaho, wala ka pang pera doon. Another advantage of working from home, unlimited breaks. Since you're just at home, you're within reach of the pantry sa kusina, you can pretty much take a break whenever you feel like it. That works for me. Another pro of working from home is location. Alam mo naman, depende kung ano yung setup mo ng work, ng home office mo. Most of us have it here in our bedroom. Other people actually allocate a space kasi gusto pa rin nila yung feeling ng difference ng bedroom and the work area, which is still fine, but it's still within the house. Yeah, nothing beats that. Again, there's some people who don't like it. They want a definite difference wherein gusto nila yung mabibihis pa, maliligo pa, magko-commute pa to get to work. I do all of that as well. I wake up, I take a bath. My definition of commute is to walk to the kitchen to get my coffee. Pero, yeah, nothing beats that. Another pro of working from home is sleep time. Kasi nga, wala ka ng commute, wala ka ng preparation time, which is normally somewhere between an hour to 2 hours for most people. You tend to sleep in early longer. If you have a meeting at, say, 9 o'clock, what time would you normally wake up for that? If you're working from home, 8:30, quarter to 9. So you tend to sleep longer. Another pro for working from home is you tend to spend more time with family. Again, going back to that thought of not needing to commute, which is around 1 to 2 hours, again, depending on some people, on most people, you tend to spend more time with your family. Kasi nga, you know that you only need to wake up like 15 to 30 minutes before the start of your work. Then you have more time to spend with your family. If you have your kiddos na hindi naman nag-aaral sa bahay pero they go to school, you have time to bring them to school. Kung may oras pa, pwede pa kayo mag-breakfast on the way. I mean, ganun. Parang nothing beats time with your family. So, medyo advantage yun for me. Now, this last one doesn't apply, but for most of us who've been working from home for a while, most of us have foreign clients or foreign bosses. So an advantage of working from home with the traditional setup, like before the pandemic, with foreign bosses, you have foreign sweldo. Like for me, I get paid in US dollars, and masama man pakinggan, but because of the exchange rate, medyo malaki-laki din yung take home ko. So it's a good thing, at least for me, at least. Don't hate me. It's interesting to know that a lot of companies now are slowly embracing the whole work from home setup. I've heard of some companies like Canva, for example. I don't know if it still applies now, pero a few months ago I heard, well, actually, when I was reading, when they were having job openings, part of the script in their website is that employees can choose whether they can work from home or work in the office, and you're only mandated to go to work to report to the office 8 times a year, which works well for a lot of people. Introverts want to stay at home, extroverts want to see other people. So it's nice to see that companies now here in the Philippines are also starting to embrace the whole, they call it hybrid work setup. Ikaw ba? Would you rather work from home or would you rather work in the office to see people? Hit me up in the comments below. Naisip ko lang. Si Sarah Geronimo ba? I mean, aside from love, true love, sa tingin mo ba part of the reason kung bakit pinakasalan niya si Matteo Guidicelli is para ma-maintain niya yung kanyang stage name na Sarah G?